everybody, welcome to Stoned Reacts. So glad you're all here joining me today. So I'm going to do a reaction on Foodie Beauty latest video 2 hours ago called Fajitas Mukbang. And you will see at the beginning, I meant to keep it back there. So she has this little disclosure at the beginning. Hi, this is a mukbang. If you don't like watching eating shows, this is not the video for you. So she's already given us a warning. So I guess in her mind, this warning means we are not allowed to have an opinion or speculate or criticize anything that she does in this video. Well, rules don't always apply. Anyway, all right, let's get into it.
Welcome back to another video. Music. I have no eye makeup. I pretty much just have lipstick on. I cannot do makeup. I'm sorry. I'm too hungry for makeup. So, yes, I did chug some water already. And my poop was a little over iftar getting here, but that's okay. Diet soda. And today we are having fajitas. Yes, we are. So we have some tortillas. We have some chicken and peppers.
Do you know, it is so easy to make fajitas at home. I cannot believe she's got chicken in the freezer. I'm sure she hasn't made all those chickens unless she's given it away. Get some, peppers, onion. You can just do the stir fry. It's really easy. It's probably 1,000 times more healthier than getting it taken out.
A good portion. Yum. Bismillah. Onions, peppers, chicken, cheese. I have no idea what this is. Guacamole. And sour cream.
Good for you.
All right, so first we're going to put some sour cream on this bad boy. My favorite. Big, thick sour cream. Some guac. Oh my gosh, yum. Should I taste this? What is it? Some kind of like lime crema. And some cheese. Oh my gosh. And we're gonna have some chicken and peppers on it. Oh my gosh, you guys, this looks so good. This looks better than the ones I got from Applebee's.
She's about to have her orgasm, guys. I mean, it is so good. This is from an actual
Mexican place called Taco Eat Taco. All right, let's eat this. Whoa.
I mean, it's kind of wild when you have a headset on. I have my earbuds in, and that's why my voice sounds kind of off lately because my headphones are not here. So hopefully next week I'll have it back to normal. But it's interesting when you have earphones on or earbuds in, you can actually hear her heaving and hoeing, breathing, trying to assemble the sandwich, which is wild, right? Because putting a sandwich together should not make you short of breath.
Whoa, yum. That is very good.
And like we know she is sitting there justifying herself saying, well, this is chicken, this is meat, this is veggies, this is cheese, this is all healthy stuff. Yeah, but you really don't need to eat that much, and God knows what else you ate today. I mean, there's like a whole bunch of things that you have to factor in with Chantal when you're looking at her eating on these mukbangs, because she will sit there and act all like, oh, this is my meal. We don't know. She could have eaten something a half an hour before. She could have been eating all day. It's a whole thing with her.
I see your tail. I see your tail, baby. So, no. No beating.
God. See, look, I love cats. I love dogs. I'm a total animal person, okay? But there is something really gross about having your animal kind of like all over your food. You got to remember, a cat goes in a litter box. Their paws go through the litter, meaning it has their poo, their pee, their, you know, all kinds of grimy stuff in their paws if they're not being cleaned. And when you have that cat walking around your food, and in particular, I'm talking about cats because cats can like jump up on your table, and you know they can get more in your business than a dog can sometimes. But I mean, the cat obviously is so used to getting fed food, and this is like the same thing she does with the cats outside. And not that I have any issue with someone feeding cats outside, but we all have to remember too that if these are cats that are outdoor cats and they're used to salvaging for themselves, and then suddenly somebody comes in and starts providing them food, they become then reliant on that. I mean, I don't know if that's fact, but I would think that the animal would become reliant on that human bringing that food every day. And how about if like something happens to her or something, you know, some reason she's not able to feed the cats anymore, they've become reliant and dependent on her bringing that food to them. It's just, I don't understand her fascination with grossness. Like everything is super nasty and gross when she does it. She doesn't factor in germs at all. She wonders why she's so chronically sick all the time. She, besides her eating, she is not a clean person. It is quite evident when you see her outdoor petting random cats outside, which you don't know what they have, what they don't have. You have no clue. So you're putting yourself in a very risky position. I mean, and then what was it, yesterday or something? Some woman was talking to her while she was feeding the cats, and she was saying something about poison, that some people were putting poison out to the cats. I don't know how much of that would be true or not true. That seems pretty wild. I mean, I think if they wanted to handle the situation of the cat population, there would be more humane ways of going about it. But yeah, like, it's gross. Like, if you know your cat's going to be walking all over your food when you're doing a mukbang, just put the cat or put yourself in another room. Just shut the door. I mean, it's so simple. Then we don't have to look at this nastiness. And you notice how, like, wow. You notice how, like, every finger has to get dirty? And she has to lick them all? She is something. She's got her soda, which she doesn't need.
Like, I'm gonna take this out of the little box. So I guess they give you 4 tortillas. Which, this place is actually super generous with their toppings. Like,
I'm sure they are.
Cheese. Because I was like afraid there wouldn't be enough. I'm using my hands. I really don't.
I mean, do you not have shredded cheese in the fridge? I mean, you buy like 50 tons of cheese. You don't have shredded cheese in the fridge? You just go into a full-blown panic. I gotta get extra cheese.
Like utensils. Like.
Oh, and just so you know, though people over there eat with their hands, it's not an uncommon thing. Most people do have utensils and use them. Like I think about like my cousins and stuff overseas. Like, I mean, yeah, like there are times they'll eat with their hands, but most of them they use utensils. Like, oh gosh, you're not even from there. Like, I get it if you want to, you know, infuse yourself into the culture. That's cool. That's awesome. But I mean, you haven't even made an attempt to learn the language. So I don't know how much you are interested in the culture. I mean, like, if somebody's genuinely interested, they're going to learn the language so they can get around and talk to people and learn more and see places and do things. And, like, it really limits you, the language barrier.
You guys know.
Tell us, what do we know?
I don't know what that is.
It's wild. I can hear her.
It tastes like
her
a breathing.
She's trying to breathe through her nose. These earbuds are so good. If you ever need, they're called Raycon. They're so awesome. You can hear every little sound. And you hear no background stuff, which is nice.
But they don't give you any like pico, which is kind of weird. They give you guac for free, but not pico. Hey, works for me.
Well, maybe the guac isn't as popular. I don't know.
I'm guessing not many people in this day and age can afford guacamole.
Oh, and she is on live now, so we're gonna jump on after this. I'll rewind it and we'll see what she's up to.
For real. People are hungry out there. They're getting impatient. Like, yo. Does anyone else just love sour cream?
No, not really.
Guacamole.
I like Lepna better.
Guacamole.
Lepna has a thicker consistency.
So nothing is going on with my life?
No, really? Nothing's going on with your life? Holy smokes.
I'm literally just trying to figure out what to do for my birthday.
Oh, I don't know. Order out. I don't know. Go to a restaurant. It's going to have to involve food, right?
What to do? Let's dip it in this stuff. Oh my gosh, these are like the best fajitas.
She already got 1,755 views in 2 hours. The live now has got 530 people currently watching her.
I mean, what to do for my birthday, like, with you guys. You know, just going out to dinner or whatever. I mean, I don't really, like, care all that much about celebrating my birthday.
Yeah, it kind of gets drab when you get older, right? It's not like when you're a kid, you got all the people coming over to bring you gifts. But there are adults out there that love to celebrate their birthday. I have one friend, she's like, this is my birthday month, and you know, she just goes all out and celebrates, and I mean, it's great. Like, if you're into it, go for it. All right, let's see. God, she's stuffing her face, man. It's crazy.
I used to care more growing up, but now,
well, it's because you're on your next chapter towards death. You know what I mean? Like, when you're young, you're like, I'm living for life, and then like you get in your 40s and 50s, like, okay, this is another lane I'm in.
I'm filling.
You know your ass ain't full.
Man, are you guys fans? Do you guys know who Andy Warhol is?
Yes, he's a piece of shit.
Andy Warhol?
Yeah, he was a abusive, terrible person.
The eccentric artist.
If you don't know that side of him, watch Factory Girl, okay? That will tell you really what type of insane person he was. He was a very bad person.
This is the last tortilla, so I'm loading up the... He did that whole, like, pop art, like...
Honey, he didn't do no art. He just took prints and called it art. He was stupid. He had no talent at all.
The Campbell soup and all that stuff. Anyway, I realized just when I'm thinking of social media as a whole, he was right. Like, in the future, he said, in the future, everyone will be famous for 15 minutes.
I'm sure there's a lot of people that exist on this planet who maybe never even seen themselves in video nor had any interest in doing video. Maybe don't even have phones, computers. Some people just don't even look at that stuff. There are people out there like that, Chantal. Not everybody's looking to be famous.
This is going to be a mega fajita.
Not terrific.
Yum. And you know, that's kind of true. I feel like social media cycles through people. So fast. One person gets canceled, another one emerges. Now, some people have a longer retention, but with this, you know, in this era, and I think it'll just get more and more. Like, the more things are online,
I can't tell you how much it gets on my nerves when she cannot finish a thought without shoving food in her mouth. And I know that there are reactors out there that repeatedly say it. I repeatedly say it. It is so annoying. And I often wonder if she does that as a way of delaying what she needs to say so that she can now think about what she needs to say next, because she really just has nothing to talk about. So she's kind of like going back in her mind, like, what was that TikTok video I watched? Andy Warhol. Yeah, what he said was true. Yeah, because see, I'm famous and everybody wants to be famous. See, you are just like me. And see, Andy Warhol called it. And yeah, okay.
the more we get a glimpse into more people's lives, and it's so easy nowadays to become famous.
Oh, she really shoved that baby in. Look at all the jizz on her lips.
Which is still a form of fame. Can't spell infamy without famous. If you have a lot of people's attention, you're famous.
Wouldn't it be great if the camera could fall and we could get a shot of what's going on under that little table? Because, you know, she's probably got a stash going on down there. She's probably got a stack of bread. She's got all kinds of snacks and olives and pickles. And because, yeah. You know, morbidly obese, death fads like that hide stuff.
There's no weird fatty chicken bits.
Make it seem like they're eating normal.
Before I cover it with sauce. Because honestly, this will be like a fajita bowl. Keto! In the past, to get famous, you had to like pack up your whole life, $1 in your pocket, and move to Hollywood. Hope someone will notice you. You know what I mean?
I mean, she is
now you don't have to do that.
Every sauce, everything.
Now you just...
Her taste buds must be so off, because she tends to put a lot of sauces and stuff, even like the hot sauce and whatnot. She does that a lot.
Get online, make an ass of yourself. You're good to go. No, you know what I mean. It's easier. We're more connected. Just the toppings. Usually you run out of toppings before the tortilla. I'm not going to complain. Anyway, speaking of just the toppings, I used to have a friend as a kid.
Oh, here we go.
Who would not eat the toppings on pizza. Just the bread. And she would pull the toppings off very slowly. I know she was totally like, she didn't have like any kind of issue with food or whatever. She just didn't like pizza toppings. So she freaked me out and I ended up going home.
That's nice.
I called my mom to pick me up. To be fair, I usually did that at sleepovers anyway. I know I eat like no one's watching. Anyway, she would warn me every time I would have to sleep over at somewhere. I'm not coming to pick you up. Of course she did.
Hey, because you're an entitled little twat.
Because, you know, I was pesty. If you have a legit reason to want to go home, sure. One time I wanted to go home because this kid from school, she invited me for a sleepover. First time at her house, we had to sleep in the basement.
Yeah, so some people have finished basements.
The basement had a fireplace. And her brother's room was in the basement also. His door was shut, and he had a huge Friday the 13th poster on it. So that terrified me.
All right, guys, we're going to jump onto the live that she's currently doing. So the live is I don't feel well. So I sped her up to 1.5. This is approximately an hour and 38 minutes. So probably take us, I don't know, maybe 40 minutes. All right, let's see. Let's see why she's not feeling so well. I don't know, the fajita you just ate. Okay. She's taking her temperature. She didn't leave the chat up. Dang it. Well, that's taking a long time, Chantal. Sure it's on? Okay. So what was your temperature?
Look at the baby. I'm not putting that anywhere. Hell no. Why would you put it there if you could put it in your body site? Anyway, I don't know.
Okay, so she... Okay,
Oh, I hit
okay, good.
These are fun. You people are...
Chantal, we all know you're going to be going on a visa run soon. Now stop, okay?
Obsessed.
We're not obsessed.
If you do a visa run, you have to be gone at least like 3 days.
Okay. Okay. So when's the trip?
What are you talking about? So when did I do my last live stream? You're aware you're dying. So are you, Shannon. The moment you're born, you're dying. You die. Are you God? No.
Shani for Christ's pie back in the chat. This is probably why she doesn't leave the chat. I wish she would leave the chat up because you can't even get the full context of what the conversation is without the chat.
Sit and spin. So when was the last time I went live? So it's literally in... I know their favorite words. Visa run. Like zombies. Visa.
Well, because it's about that time.
Visa run. Like who cares anyways? Like 1 day ago? Oh.
I mean, look how excited she is. She loves that we're all speculating that she's going on a visa run. It's like she gets so excited like a little child. She's like, oh, look, they're all fascinated with me. They're all obsessed with me. You see, They all want to be me.
So therefore, when I used to do visa runs, you have to go, like, I tried going for like a day one time, not even. And they're like, you have to go longer than that. So you have to go a long time. You have to go long enough. They can't be, you know, hey, Kimikaze. No, baked, you're not. Visa zombies. Right? It's your job, like, we're all actively dying. Yes, I hate to break it to you. And every single time one of you haters come in here and wish death upon me or try to talk about my death, I hope you know you're jinxing it. And I'm going to live forever now. And somebody's going to interview me 40 years from now, and they're going to say, Foodie Beauty, how did you live to be 100, to be 80 years old? Well, I fed off the energy of the haters, and it made me live longer and longer and longer. That and I ate a jar of pickles every other day. Mena, there are people on this platform that have admitted to, you know, can't wait to see the end. Yeah. Every bad comment, that's 10 years. That's right. The TikTok POVs. What are those? Oh, you guys were talking about what? Okay, what did you ask me about? I don't know. About the lolcow live thing? I don't know, man. Yeah, I saw that. I guess he's fired, though. I guess Wings is fired. That's okay, Valerie. We just have to realize there's just awful people in the world. There's nothing we can do about it, you know? So. Yeah. Thanks, Hidden Sapphire.
Yeah, someone sent her a message.
No. Bridge. I don't know if, like, the fajitas. I realized watching my video back that, like, I'm sorry, but I should have eaten 2 fajitas. Like, literally. I don't know what's, like... But that's the only thing I had, like, the whole day, the whole night so far, and my iced coffee, and I'm good. I'm going to bed after this, man. I'm tired. That's why I haven't been going live. I've been going to bed. Like, that's why I'm live now, because I know I'm going to be tired. I'm like, where's Juice Case? Here's Juice Case. Come see, Mom.
Yes, because you know, eating large quantities of food is exhausting. I mean, it just depletes you of all energy, and you have to take a nap. I mean, this is her life. This is her life. Sleeping, eating, crapping, and lives and videos. I mean, it's just, there's absolutely nothing going on in her life. Absolutely nothing.
I'm gonna trick her. So, yeah, no, that wasn't a push. That wasn't a push. No, strawberries. You know he always opts for Arabic food. He's good. He's good. Can you hear him playing his game right now? He's in the room. Yeah, I'm run down. I don't know. I'm just like, ugh. Come here, Juice Case. I like kettle chips are regular. I used to hate kettle chips because they hurt my mouth. Yeah. Thanks, Nicole. Steak fajita. I think that's enough.
Well, kettle chips are not the kind where you shove 5 of them in your mouth at a time. God, I've seen people do this. I don't know what they're thinking. And then they're like, my mouth. They are hardcore chips. Like, you got to take them one at a time. Yeah, it hurts yourself.
Enough. You know what I think it is? It's all the, like, heavy, like, sour cream and cheese. And I think if I just, like, I don't know. Hey, Max in Space. Yeah, maybe I don't know. Maybe I'm catching something. I'm feeling like I am. Maybe. I don't know.
If I ate the way you did and did not take care of myself the way that you do, I would feel awful too. I mean, I remember when I was at my heaviest, I felt like crap. You just feel like you're dragging all the time.
Anyways, I was dreaming of a coffee for like days.
And then she's going to artificially stimulate herself with a gigantic caffeinated coffee right before she's supposedly going to go to bed. Who does that?
Yeah, dairy, like, you know how much I love dairy, but I don't know if it's no gallbladder or what, but it just never, like, I got low fat milk in this because it might be higher in sugar, but like heavy fat dairy always like upsets my stomach the most. Thanks, Max. Hey, Mike Misguided. Yeah, no, there's no way that was, I like, okay, I don't know what to make. Hey, Tammy. Hey, SB. Of the wing situation, like, because the thing is, like, you can clearly see him on video shoving her, you know? And then her response to that triggered, if you've been a victim of DV, you know that response, where she was like, I tripped. Like, just kind of, like, trying to make it...
Okay, so in case you're unaware, she's talking about the Low-Cal show. I kind of grabbed bits and pieces. I don't know the whole story, but apparently, like, the one guy got in a confrontation with the other guy, shoved his wife. Now, initially, I thought this was all theatrics, for views, attention, and stuff like that. But some folks are taking it really seriously. So I don't know if it's real or if it's, that's the hard thing about this type of content that's on YouTube. When you're seeing someone in a situation like that, you don't know if it's actually just being acted out for a show and views or if it's actually really happening. Because if that really did happen, I hope that they grab him and hold him accountable and take him to the police. If it's not valid, if it's not a valid incident that occurred, they should really let people know that this is just theatrics or just doing this to gain views and to, what do they call it? Clickbait you. Because it's not something you want to like. You don't joke about stuff like that. But if they're doing it for a theatrical reason or something, I don't know. I didn't think it was serious at first, but I've only seen clips, so don't judge me harshly. I haven't seen the whole thing, so I don't know. But yeah, like like somebody who's been after, like maybe even abused as a child, and you might see something on a video with a child being hurt, and it triggers it. Yes, that is valid. Like a lot of people can't watch certain things because they get triggered. It brings up past traumas for them. But yeah, I don't know. Tell me what you guys think. Do you think it's real or not? And again, I have not watched anything about it. I just grabbed some snippets here and there.
Excuses that you hear a lot, you know what I mean? And then there was another video of him where she was driving and he slapped her arm and grabbed it really hard. Hey, Mike. Greek food, enjoy. Yeah, even just thinking of food actually makes me feel like yeah, teardrop. The whole show is and then Becky was there and they made she shaved her head to try to win her way back into the show, and they were like Foodie Beauty 2.0. The old Foodie Beauty 2.0. He needs a lot of help. Yeah, because honestly, in a way, I'm not making excuses for what he did. It's obviously really bad. Poor Kelly, but
and now she's gonna come up with an excuse for the abuse.
To me, he looked like he was black, he was seeing red, and I think that anybody that was in his way at that time would have got it, But there's other he looked at her after and said something to her, and I don't know. It was just.
Look, Chantal, I don't care how much red a guy sees, he's not going to turn on a woman for no reason. I mean, first of all, there is no reason for anyone to turn on a woman like that. But I don't care how red you're seeing. That's no excuse to inflict pain or hurt another individual. I mean, it's just, yeah, again, I don't know the whole context, so let me just shut my mouth.
Just bad.
I don't know everything.
I don't think I would recover from that if Salah did that to me. I would be, that would always replay in my mind, that, just that type.
Are you kidding me? Wait a minute. You had a guy in your life that would smack you, punch you, pinch you. He kicked your cat. What else should I go on? Are you kidding me? You've taken a lot of crap from a guy. So what makes Salah different? What makes it different this time? The drugs? Is the lack of drugs? That you're more of sound mind, that you will not take that type of bashing by someone? I mean, I'm trying to figure out like what is the difference between Salah and Nader in this situation when she's talking about it. She's trying to say that it would impact her so tremendously if she was to be shoved by Salah. However, she's been punched, pinched, probably spit on, slapped, kicked, humiliated, degraded, everything by Nader. So what's the difference? Why do you hold Salah at a different standard?
Type of impotent toddler rage. No, I don't have sore throat. I don't know. Yeah, Sweetie Snacker. I couldn't find her channel when I last looked. Hey, Green Grapes. She was always cute. Real men control their anger, period. Yeah, I get what you're saying, and what he did was totally wrong, I don't watch that channel. I know, I don't know, I have, if there's nothing else to watch, sometimes I'll tune in for a bit, but they were live for 12 hours, and so I just saw the part of the fight, and I was like, wow. Boogie flipped the table? That was probably scripted. I mean, I get scripting for entertainment, you know, because real life is not drama 24/7, and that's what people are there to see. They're there to see people take abuse. They're there to see people be demeaned, you know, and that's what it is. But I don't think the wings thing was scripted. I don't think that they would literally put like DV, you know. You think it's scripted, anime? I think a lot of it is. Oh, sorry, Dexter. Hey, Ron.
Yeah, you can see even some people in the chat are like, "Oh, that's scripted." Like, that's what's so bad about like some of this stuff online. Because if it was something serious and people were thinking it was scripted, they shouldn't be looking at it so lightly because it's a real event. But if it's scripted, it's an entirely different thing. Is it proper for us to script situations like that? I mean, it's one thing men shoving each other, but a man shoving a woman, like, I don't know. That's a little bit much.
What's up? Oh, sorry, SB, just a mocha. It's so good. Oh. I'm thirsty a lot, yeah, Lyra. So, Wings got in a fight with Keemstar, and he actually, like, caused a big scratch on Keemstar's neck, because apparently they were playing Truth or Dare, and Wings opened his mouth and outed the fact that Keem actually, they all paid for Becky to go to Fat Camp, and they made up the storyline in public that she was just, like, she showed up there, so they had to let her in.
Chantal, I pretty much assumed everything on the channel is scripted. I'm surprised that anybody would believe any of it was real, but okay, go with it.
I don't even really fully understand what Becky... Okay, so she took some time off of the show. Like, why are they still... I don't know. I don't really understand the whole thing, but anyway. Make Becky... She's an adult. Yeah, true. Yeah, you're right. But anyways, I don't know the whole story with that, so I won't say anything about it. Like I said, I just watched like snippets. And then they started fighting physically, and then he went off camera. Wings did. Then he came charging out of nowhere like a bull. He had this, like, case of clippers. People thought it was a gun case. And he just came charging in, and his wife was in front of him holding his arm like, no, no, no. So he, like, looked at his wife, shoved her, and she flew onto a table. And he went back at Keem. Anyway, it was like this whole thing. Yeah. I don't know. No, we don't have a past. Apparently, which I just found out, like, a couple months ago. I didn't know this, but am I surprised? No. She was having some kind of, like, intimate cyber relation with the swordfish. Yeah. So, I don't know. That's the only history. It's like Jerry Springer, yeah. No, Samira, this is, Wings of Redemption from Love Alive. They like your leftovers. Anyway. So much drama. Hey, Keeper of the Homestead. Actually, I'm feeling a little bit better than before I had the coffee. That's what they say, Eleventi. Yeah, they say that, you know, there's a lot of emotional abuse going on. I don't know. I don't watch his channel. I don't know. I was, like, surprised, but I don't know. He never struck me as that kind of person, and then, but, I mean, like, how can I say that? You never know what goes on behind closed doors. I don't know. Laura, yeah, I don't know. What did you have for Couture? How do I have so many viewers? Last time I did not Yeah, that's what people like. Hey, where's the internet? We went way overboard on one person. Yeah, YouTube lover. Match boost with Laham. Vanessa, people love a train wreck. I mean, that's why people started watching me. Actually, people started watching me for my mukbangs and story times, which were outrageous. But oh man, you don't even know how much I was dreaming about. Like literally, like when I was going to bed early. Hey, Green. I don't really have any story times to do now. Sorry, Mr. Bazid. Balanced diet. That's what I kind of aim for, Tilly, but they were cozy and fun. It's a hijab, Dexter. It's an Islamic head covering. Rich, maybe Dusty. Really, Andre Marie? Recommended through Nick? Make something up? They were not made up, Jinger. That's the thing. Maybe I filled in the blanks with some things I couldn't remember and I embellished some of them. But the embellishment, I would say, was only for 5% of the stories. The rest, true. Sadly. But they mostly, a lot of them had, you know, the 5% were based on a true story. Thank you, Kareem.
Again, we're minus the chat, so we do not have the context to which she's responding. I don't know what the hell she's talking about. I don't know if she's talking about the Nader abuse, if she's talking about something, I don't know. Stories she told, are they real? I don't know. Again, Chantal, thank you for eliminating the context.
Pizza, yeah. I missed the pizza.
So that we're left here speculating, which I know how much you hate.
I hope I never get norovirus again. I had that when I was in Canada. Oh my gosh. I like train wrecks, but they have to have some dimension to the character. Yeah, just shoving and, hey, Ida, 2017. Screaming and shoving. I get what you mean. My eyes? Yeah, I guess they're like a greenish color. Hey, Melissa. Donatos? Is that pizza? You like the creepypastas? The homeless man was not like a homeless man like you're thinking. Like, he was like a younger dude, but he was just crashing on couches. That was true. So yeah. No, Jackie. I don't really care. Let people go in the past. Like, what? I don't care. I don't even remember what I said. So. Whew. Thank you, Ida. Lizzie. Probably. Either A, people have told him a million times in his comment section or in private messages. 2, he's probably seen most of my videos. Or 3, if he hasn't, I'm not going to tell him about it. He can learn it on his own. He pretty much doesn't care about anything I've done in my past. Like, he knows about my past. People always, I do not judge you by what others feel. Your past is your past. But thank you, Ron. True.
He doesn't care about your past because of what you have to offer. You're convenient, you're comfortable, you're easy. You've got money, you've got your YouTube coin coming in, you've got your feeders. You pay for everything. I mean, we saw it with Nader, right? You're not the typical woman, right? You're like, I'm the boss. I'm paying for the food, I'm paying for the trips, I'm in control, right? Like, I know the mindset, Chantal. I know where you're at. Because, you know, some of these people who say, oh, Salah's controlling, no way in hell is he controlling that money. She has full control of it. She deposits a certain amount in their joint account. He has no clue what she makes, what she does. He thinks that's what's coming in, is what she deposits in that account. I mean, you are an asset to him, Chantal. You are a ticket to him, Chantal. This man probably had limited exposure to anything, and you're probably super exciting. But you pay for everything. Like, for him, he has to make little to no effort at all. He doesn't need to contribute in any way to the relationship except to run to the door and get your food. Otherwise, he either locks himself behind a door that apparently has an alarm in case the door opens to alert you of him leaving. I just, you're not the norm, Chantal. You are not the norm when I tell you you are not.
YouTube lover. Like, people always say, you've made so many sacrifices for your husband. What sacrifices has he made for you? He's married a woman who traditionally he should not be with, period.
That's not a sacrifice, Chantal. In our culture, we call that rebellion. That's the first thing the parents would say, rebellion. She's wanting to rebel against the family by doing something she knows is defiant and will go against what we believe is right for her. That's what they're going to think. That is not a sacrifice. Let me tell you something, Chantal. It is not a sacrifice. Because, first of all, any of this stuff that's going down, he has already told his parents or his family or friends or whoever that this is a temporary arranged marriage. It's a transactional relationship where money has traded hands, okay? And money continues to trade hands in this relationship. And his parents are tolerating it because it is a business setup. It is something that he is doing to scam. They're not going to have no say. They don't know much about it. And God knows that they're even seeing the videos. But honestly, yeah. Okay, let's just go on.
So that's a pretty big sacrifice. You know. His ability to have kids of his own. So. I'm making you crave an iced coffee. I don't know if Dunkin' is crap in the US because a lot of people like shun Dunkin', but here it's really good.
It's weird. I used to drink Starbucks for years, consistently, every day. I would get my Starbucks venti coffee, iced coffee. Then I stopped drinking that coffee for whatever reason. I just didn't, I don't know, maybe it was during the whole, lockdown time. I started drinking coffee at home, and then I started getting some at Dunkin' Donuts. And going back to Starbucks, the Starbucks tastes absolutely nasty and bitter. Like, I just don't even know how I was drinking that. And I know I said that in my last video, but she brought up the coffee again, so I'm going to say that. But yeah, Dunkin' Donuts is a lighter coffee. People who are used to Starbucks, which is a more strong or pungent type coffee, are probably going to find the Dunkin' Donuts to be very light and not really effective, though it probably is. It's just the flavor's different.
I've seen a lot of change in you. I just wish we could get you healthy. Yeah, me too. Don't worry. After eat, I just want to focus, like, on, you know, I just feel like there's just too much going on right now. Some things I can tell you about, some things no. The world audience is depressing. It is. It's just always negative, you know? It's just always like, you know, I don't know. They act like you tricked him into marrying you, meanwhile you share everything online, right? You know, our past is there for a reason, so we can learn from our mistakes. Yeah, exactly. Everyone has one for sure. What, Rico? Dunkin' and Masses. Excellent. Really, Missy Med? They're not, I don't find, hey, Tangy. I don't find it too sweet. Like, I don't like really sweet. I couldn't lie about my past. They do, Sarah. Hey, Black's Chaos, nice to see you. That's the thing, they'll like, you know, all they do is talk about my past. And then if somebody brings up their past, they're like, well, that was my past. I'm like, well, so was mine, you know. Yeah, we have Dunkin' Donuts. Hey, Justine. I smoke a latte, that's what it is, yeah. Exactly, strawberries. The Cheese Pro Max Nugget. Oh my gosh, I could go for some popcorn. There's always something to regret, yeah. That's true. Hey, Heidi. Their donuts are good here, too. They're very fresh. Like, they're not stale. Dunkin' Latte? No, what is that? Iced cappuccino. Are you, what do you mean? Where are you going, Canada? Life with Ron, or are you going to get one? We have one in your town. Oh, wow, Keeper. That's awesome. Congrats. You lost 50 pounds? Nice. Oh, there's one in your town. Yeah, the ice caps are pretty good. They're sweet, though. Don't you find? Maybe you like that, though. You gave it up for Lent. Oh, that's right. It's Lent, eh? So Lent is the same month as Ramadan? Now I'm just an older, super fun shit show. Martins. No, Sarah. At least not anytime soon. I couldn't wait to go back home. No, I don't really miss it that bad. Pistachio cream chocolate. Oh, you couldn't find any, Jackie? Home cooking for a while? Nothing wrong with that. What's up, either? You lived in Italy and you missed Canada. Really? What did you move to? Did you move by yourself? Can we make Visa Run merch? Zach? Okay, what would we do? A turkey? How come, Missy? Just to eat a turkey? Or is there a special occasion I'm not aware of? Visa Run is all they have, so dumb. I know. Picture of credit card running? That's a good one. Hey, lovely lips. Oh, you married an Italian. Did you go back home? If you don't see me, I'm on a Visa Run. If you don't see me, make merch with Del Pondu's Visa Run spreadsheet. I don't know who that is, but honey, you need a life. You have a freaking spreadsheet. If I'm in your planner... wait. No, there's nothing that rhymes with that. No, I'm trying to think of a rhyme. Like, if I'm in your agenda, you need a life, Brenda. It's like a tour t-shirt with a spreadsheet. Yes, Leslie! One of the zombies made a freaking spreadsheet of my Visa runs. I need at least one person to tell me why it matters so bad. Like, how is that a one-up on me? I saw someone comment because it means you prove you're not married. No, it's not, because I said from the very beginning that, they contradict themselves, because I said how we loopholed and got married on a tourist visa. So, oh, really? Right? Yes. Who that girl that guy talks like he's pointing a gun at you the whole video. It's like a hostage situation. Hi, cozy mom. Kiss monster. Yeah, just a kiss monster. No, no. Okay. They're gonna be like, she's an abuser. She's struggling to get away. Listen, This cat doesn't pay rent. She doesn't pay for her food. Okay? Hi, baby. Hi, baby.
Oh, God. Who cares?
Yeah, Sarah, they don't. My cat will cuddle all day when I pick him up. He goes bad shit. Oh, you. No, ow. Don't bite mom, I said. Don't bite mom. Yeah, Capricorn. My cat is always with me. Aren't you, baby? Hey. Yes. Ow. But she likes to bite mom. I don't know why. See him, yeah. I don't know, Taylor. Just a little queasy. Oh, no, vultures. Last night I dreamt of Juice Pedro. Andrew. Juice and her cheesy bum. Why do you want to bite mom? Because you have a cheesy bum. Ow! Rude. God. Dogs ran. To like try to send me links to get my IP address like last time to see where I am. Like, this is how sad these stalkers are. And you know what? I'm just gonna let people think. If you want to think I'm on a visa run, who cares? Because really, it doesn't affect your life at all. Jose. You know, if you want to think that, go ahead. I really don't. Right, Zach? I don't know how it affects their life any. Like, haha, you're on a visa run. Like, so if I was, what does it matter? I don't care. Whatever. Okay, you got me. I don't get it. That's.
Well, it's the lying, Chantal. It's the fact that we all know you have... Okay, so it's common knowledge, right? I think most people know this, or most people that travel know this. When you have a visa, you have it for a duration of time. And, you know, sometimes you can renew the visa, sometimes, yeah. People know that you have to go through those steps. They're familiar with the timing as well. It's not that hard to look up. We just can't wrap our heads around why you lie about it. Like, why not just... And this is another thing you have to factor in, Chantal, my dear. You go on live nearly every day. So it's hard for you to stagger videos in a way that nobody would know you were gone or not. When you do lives this frequently, people can sense the pattern. They can figure out the pattern that you're on. So if you're missing for a few days, doing no content, of course people's minds go there, right? They're like, oh, look at what time of the year it is. It's about that time for a visa month. She hasn't been on in 3-4 days or whatever it is. So people start to speculate. So instead of people speculating what you know we already know, why not just say the truth? The mastery that you have in lying is phenomenal. Like, you really got it down pat. I mean, you lie so much, you're confusing yourself. Just be honest. If you were honest, most of us wouldn't spend so much time trying to dissect your videos and speculate things, because you're not honest. You bullcrap most everything you say. You lie about everything. And then you end up telling on yourself. And it's just this constant cycle. And it's annoying. We all know you're going on a visa run. So just say you're going on a visa run. Otherwise, don't go on live so often. Maybe do it once every 2 weeks, or once a month, or once a week. I don't know. Figure out some type of rhythm where people want to be able to know where you are at what time. I mean, you talk about these travel bloggers all the time. That's what they do. First of all, most of them don't put anything about their personal lives and whatnot. They're strictly focused on traveling and what the sites are and what you're seeing and what you're experiencing through their videos. You're not a travel blogger for sure. You're just a regular blogger about yourself.
That's what gets me. I don't get it. Like, anyway. These people are scary, bro. Bro. Do you honestly think it's normal for people to make a spreadsheet? Visa runs are normal. Ugh, I don't know. How do I lie about it, Polar? Like, I don't tell you what I'm doing. And that's a lie? It's because it's not your business. Like, if that makes me a liar, okay, so be it. Even if I do lie about my status, what does that matter? It's not your business. I'm allowed to, like, you know? Not tell.
Yeah, but the point is, why lie? Like, what do you get out of it? If we already know the truth, what's the point of lying? I mean, it just makes you look like more of a POS than ever before. It's the lying. You lie a lot, and then you lie about stuff that we know you're lying about. And you'll even admit to lying about it by telling on yourself. By popping up on a video in Thailand. Oh, I decided to take a trip to Thailand. Oh, you're on a visa? No, I'm just, hanging out here. I can travel. I'm a travel vlogger. I do all kinds of neat stuff, and I can see places. Here's my ass crack. Here's my shit running down my leg. Yeah, we know what you're about.
Telling you isn't a lie. Exactly. Like it's the entitlement for me that you think you're entitled to this information. Why? Like, who cares?
No. The entitlement is all on you, baby. All on you. You're the entitled one. You think you should get a free seat on the plane. You think that your fat ass doesn't stink, and you gotta deal with stinking up the airplane and people next to you. You have no consideration for that because you think you are privileged. That everybody should have to sniff up your stank. Okay? Your body flows over to other seats, onto other people. You don't give two craps about how that inconveniences them. It makes them uncomfortable. All you care about is the fact that you're sitting next to a super skinny guy who you just, for whatever reason, have an issue with. Why? Because he's thin? Okay. I'm not going to go back there to that flight, but okay.
You're 8 shots in, Francesca? Oh boy, have some water. You mean espresso or booze? Throwing us off isn't lying. It's to protect myself. Like, I have to do that. If I throw you off and I give you conflicting information, you can thank Gore World for that, not me. Don't blame me, because I have to. Like, I literally, to protect my own privacy, I have to go to these lengths to do that. That's what I have to do. Like, 8 shots? Oh. That's one thing I know I say, but I don't miss drinking at all, honestly. Wait, yeah, teardrop, like, I don't know. Hey, Strange, that's okay. That's messed up. It is, yeah. And they think that's like, aha, I got you. You're the one with the spreadsheet. That makes you look bad. You don't see that. That's not an aha. That's a cuckoo. Wayne Gretzky. Right, Heidi. People are so weird. I guarantee half the people in here have statuses. Post statuses saying it's my life. Stay out of it. Yeah, exactly. A glass of wine with dinner. Yeah, I can see that. Safety comes first. Yeah. Honestly, a lot of travelers don't come on here and discuss that private stuff. If I didn't have the audience of Gore World that I have, and the type of haters I have, maybe I would be more open, but no, I can't be. Like, for my own well-being, if anything else, mental health, it just shows how sad their lives are. Exactly, that's what I'm saying, but they don't realize that, Stephanie. They think it's normal to be this obsessed with someone.
Chantal, none of us are obsessed with you. We actually have lives outside of this. I don't know why you keep thinking that.
I can understand, like, reaction channels, like, most reactors, if you go back historically, whatever, they react to content. They don't obsess over the life of somebody, like, I don't know, it's just weird. So, what is the dinner? Actually, strawberries, I'm probably just gonna, like, Ramadan's almost over, so. Just eat, more than likely. A lot of people we know have been sick, like I said, and I think there's something going around. We discuss after their trip. Thanks, Reynolds. Really, Jennifer? I don't know yet, strawberries. I'm still thinking what to make. The snowflake guy is way obsessed with ALR. I know. He sits there and thinks he's doing like a huge, like, intensive friggin' IFC documentary on absolutely nothing. If you were married to a guy who was obsessed to that degree with Amber Lynn and simping for Becky, would that turn you on? I don't think so. And I know what you're going to say. And yes, weird kinks are even more attractive than that. Sorry. Hey, Dr. Cheesy Toes. He just repeats what others say. They all just repeat what each other even more attractive than that.
Wait.
And I know what you're going to say. And yes, weird kinks are even more attractive than that. Sorry. Hey, Dr. Cheesy.
Weird kinks are more attractive than that. Okay.
Toes. He just repeats what others say. They all just repeat what each other say. Bridge maybe in your man's dance. Thanks, Tally. Juice. When she has the zoomies, she makes the weirdest. They accuse her of everything like they do you. Exactly. Everything in that relationship with her and Beck, Amber Lynn's fault. Every single thing. How is that even possible? Do you know what I mean? Like, they blame her for they just villainize her every day. That's why I'm saying Villa era. I just refuse to give a shit anymore what people accuse me of or how they think about me. Good for you. Whatever. Your crappy opinion doesn't matter to me. Thank you very much. Breezy says scat in my addiction at least 20 times. Yeah. Good for her. She's another dimwit. What are you doing? Well, yeah, we're different people, Jackie, but, we have similar reactors. hacking me, right? She can't even work her internet, that's true. Hey, Dog Paws. I got a iced mocha latte. Ow. Pimple. Hey, Rebecca. Thank you. Yeah, exactly, Capricorn. That's what I'm saying. You could always pre-record if you really wanted to travel without making your travel public. What?
It's the lives. When she goes on live, that's the problem. If she wanted to genuinely be a travel channel, she would have to limit her lives or do it, like spread out. The only reason the travel channels can stagger their videos because they stretch them out over a period of time. They pre-plan the videos ahead of time. They have them kind of set to go out at certain times. They could be, while they're putting out their video of Italy, they could be now, traveling somewhere in Greece. I mean, like, they're very good at doing that. You have no clue, like, where they're currently at. And I don't think anybody on their channel even cares because they don't get personal like that. You're just waiting for their videos.
I did that for Canada. Pre-recorded a bit. Hey, Brown. I think Canada, like, for sure, I need to pre-record because, like, these people are insane. Yeah, true X-rays. Do you miss Ice Cap from Tim Hortons? Not really. I haven't had one of those in forever. I used to get them, like, on the way to high school. My mom would go to the drive-thru. True Strange. So, for example, no, like, what do we used to get? Yeah, sometimes in the drive-thru, what I would mostly get at Tim's before school would be an ice cap and a bagel, everything bagel with urban garlic cream cheese. True, Capricorn. A lot of travelers do that, yeah. They don't post while they're there, just like after, but... My bedtime is soon. Baby! Come see Mom. Come. Yeah, I'm tired. I've been getting up early and going to bed early. That's why, like I said, I've been wanting to go live at night, but I'm too tired. So then what I would do is, hi baby! She keeps fucking me. I love you. Nice range. I love Beauty 6. So like I would go to bed like go to bed like 8, 8:30, sometimes 7:30. Set my alarm, wake up, turn it off, and be like I can't do it. But while I'm like, because I always wanted to like get a coffee and go live, like go get a coffee with you guys, but it never happened. So now it's happening. My dream come true.
You've gotten plenty of coffees with us on video. Like, I don't know what you're talking about, but okay.
What do you think you're doing? It's 2:30. Get out of here. You're typing? Texas donut. They were the size of my hand. Aw, Nicole, cute. Super sticker. Thank you, Nicole. I appreciate that. Coffee is a necessity. Really, Kelly? Me too, but I like fancy coffees. I don't like, like hotel coffees. You know how they always give you those like little sachets of Nescafe? I don't know. I'm like not liking Nescafe anymore either. I need like good, strong brewed, like good coffee. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I need to do over. Everything's busy in Pondering, Texas. Did you see the new trailer for the final Destiny? No, there's a new one coming out. Excuse me. I have heartburn from those friggin' fajitas. I wolfed that down. Yeah. Nespresso? I love espresso. Yeah, Capricorn. Mike Myers is funny. Nice, Grange. Cold brew maker. I need one of those. And Teardrop, I need your fancy ice machine. Or ice molds. No, it's finished! Natalia Grace. No. Is it a documentary? A mocha pot? Like chocolate pot? I want a chocolate fountain. Just chocolate and coffee just goes so well together. Tonetta, yeah. I need to get some teardrop. Maybe they have some here. Yeah, Tonetta's songs are... There's a documentary on Tonetta on YouTube. Just write Tonetta documentary. He makes male genitalia sculptures out of petrified poop.
That's great. That's just great.
Karina Kaboom said already peak on YouTube. Okay. Who cares what Karina Kaboom says? She's insane. Hey, Specs Appeal! Did Tonetta write the song Chantal about you? Yeah. And he wrote one called March 28th because I asked him for a birthday song too. I used to email way back in the day. Like in 2005 or 6. It was crazy. I used to really like eccentric people and things back then. I still do, but a lot not like before. You know? You're not married. Okay. Like, whatever. No accounting for taste. Yeah. I can't stand her. I don't know how people stand her, but... Because you lie about being white. Okay. Cadaver. Sure. Whatever you say. Even if you were right, why does that matter? No, it doesn't matter, Cadaver, because I've said it a million times.
It does matter, because that means you were lying. I mean, the lying, it's like constant. Lying about the marriage, lying about your food intake, lying... I mean, you're just constantly lying.
We got married when I was on a tourist visa. So what does that prove? Like, why do you give a shit? That's my question to you. Why do you care? Why do you care? One, if I'm married, and two, why does it matter, right, Leslie? Am I, like... Where's your proof that I'm lying, Cadaver? Like, that's the thing. Like, they have, like, what? Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. They have zero proof. But you don't know that I'm doing visa runs. It doesn't prove anything. And actually, being married doesn't mean you automatically get a family visa. There's a process to it. They're stupid, right? Like, very stupid. Okay, have I done a visa run? How do you know? Where's your proof? That's proof? A nervous laugh? No, I'm not nervous laughing. Alright, I'm a liar. Good for you. That's what you want to think? Go for it. I don't care. Exactly, Strange.
You know you don't care.
It's weird. That's Gorbo logic for you, exactly. Mm-hmm. They have no idea. But that's the thing. They think they know. They think that their opinion is fact. That's the problem. Like, if they already think I'm lying, why am I going to bother wasting my time, you know? How did I meet Tonetta? I didn't meet Tonetta. Just trying to peacefully game. Hey, Living Eye Roll. Yeah, even with a spouse visa. Yeah, they don't know anything about that, like, you know?
Like, you know?
She's saying the fajitas was pre-recorded now.
Like, you know?
To prove her spreadsheet. It's giving obsessed psycho. Yeah. And honestly, from now on, you can all think what you want. All of Gore World, you know what I mean? If you want to think that I'm not married, that I'm visa running, I don't care. If that's how you want to spend your free time obsessing and making spreadsheets, that's on you.
If you didn't care, you wouldn't have spent the last hour talking about it. It's like non-stop, constant talking about it.
But it's giving obsessed, no life loser. I'm just going to let you know that right now. I don't remember how I initially started talking to Tonetta. I think I heard him do... I think I heard him make other songs for people for their birthday. So I reached out to him, but I don't know if it was from email that he had in his YouTube videos or on Facebook. I don't remember. If you visa to USA, call it American Express. Right? Doesn't take 2 years to get a visa. You don't know the circumstances. It could be a lot of things. The point is, nobody knows our circumstances, our life, status, any of that. It's all speculation. I don't know why people would want to speculate so much on something they have no idea about, you know? So, you lived in Kuwait, my ass, and if you did, you would know that they're always changing the rules. They're always changing the laws. You had a fraud on it? Ugh. That's the worst. Does your bank refund you pretty easily? I've had one. Like, I didn't even notice till, like... It took me a little while to notice, like, a charge on my card before. It was, like, over $100. And it was, like, I don't know. They dedicate their lives and time to you. Yeah, exactly. Who said anything is taking 2 years? Who said that? Like, you don't know that what my visa status is, so how are you going to say that it took me 2 years to get a status when you have no idea? Like, all of a sudden, everyone lives in Kuwait, right? Yeah, sure. Jason MXD. Okay, good. No, I'm full, Lizzie. 90 Day Fiancé is an American show, exactly. No, Living Iroh, I don't know what to do yet. Hi! One time a vet called me at 2 a.m. to confirm a fraudulent charge. What? That's scary. You don't want to get woken up in the middle of the night over that. Hey, Crispy Panair. Hi. Julia, why are you a beezer? Why are you bees with Mom? Why do you bees with Mom? Why do you stinky, Mom? I don't like Mom. Ow! Ow!
Oh, God. You're just gonna...
I hate boogers.
Yeah, all over your nose.
Second wife, she lives in a separate flat. Chantal also pays all the bills, so also has 4 kids with his wife, but Chantal supports as well. Your birthday, I know. Thanks, Dog Buzz. You punted it right, Ethan? My birthday's on a Friday. Yeah. Teardrop. Yeah, working on cars, men swear a lot. There's no disco here. Or clubs here. Hey, Stylish Irish. Howie's cage, I still have it. Why does she like to bite Mom? I don't know why she likes to bite Mom. I'm gonna take this chicken leg. Hey, Evie. Ow! He's dogging Tonetta. Tonetta is awesome. Don't hurt Mom, baby. She just wants to play. No, because there's no dancing or anything like that. Teeth exercises for juice. Disco fries. Can we do karaoke for your birthday? People in Pinwell. I don't have a karaoke machine.
Oh Lord, that's all we need is her having a karaoke machine.
You wish you could have a cat? Are you allergic? Hi, baby. Let Mom pet you. Let Mom pet you. No. No, Capricorn Fairy. Vanessa, right? An app. I need a microphone. Maybe, I wonder if they have karaoke, like, bars. Or, like, places. Not like a bar, but like a karaoke place. I don't know. What do you do with Mom? You have a sneaky Mom. Thanks, Ethan. Lewd communication. It wasn't really lewd. It wasn't sexual at all. I didn't see him or her that way. Sarah, welcome to Very Bees. Welcome. It started as my friend sent me this video of his song 81 Inch Prime Ass.
Oh my
and
God.
we were laughing at it, like the dancing and everything. It was like Buffalo Bill. And then I became obsessed with his music. I ordered his vinyl album. So yeah.
Yeah, as you can see, when we get towards the end, she starts drifting.
I don't know anything about it. Hi, hon. Hello, Sarah. Tonetta videos, yeah. He's from Toronto. 81 Inch Prime. That's the song. Go look it up. They're very... Justine, it's hard to explain. You just look on YouTube, Tonetta. Duck pin bowling. Kuwait Got Talent. Lady. Ew. Licks your elbow? I mean, she wants pet. That's Sokia's life story. The Go Crusher Zone. Yeah, that one's pretty good. Like, thanks, Foodie Beauty. For Missy Med for what? Are you looking up Tonetta? Yeah, I saw that, Kelly. We were talking about that, yeah. Yeah, spraying she does. Thank you, Lorraine. They bark at the TV. Please do. I don't know about what to do. He's 76? Oh my gosh. His name is Tony, and Tonetta is his alter ego there when he dances and stuff. I don't know what to do for my birthday. Look at the bags under my eyes. By the way, I found a Chinese buffet in Kuwait. On Mondays, it's half price. But I didn't want to go tonight. I'm too tired. Cat alone? Okay. Your cat kit. Oh, you're a kitten, Andre Marie. Your cat's beezing. Cats are beezers. What's wrong? I'm just tired. Chinese food. Do I ever say tabernacle? No. Not really. The birthday bees. Yeah, birthday bees. I don't know, bitch. I thought I was coming down with something. A beezer? Just misbehaving in a fun way. Visit Howie. No. Tabernacle. Tabernacle. Jewel Tone Hijab Scaraboo? No, the song Chantal is for me. I'm telling you, I asked him to write me a song. For my birthday, I just another one. You're a
okay, so so she's talking about somebody who wrote a song about her. Okay. I'm not familiar.
Rudy Fern with autism. Hello. One of my cats always tries to push the water bowl off the counter. Why do they do that? They want to like learn. Swine flu. The flu is so nasty, right? The 28! You had 5 cocktails and a Whopper? This apartment is depressing. Why? Hotel room? Tabernacle. Coggy. Well, that's not nice. It's a Christian.
Yeah, I mean, definitely her apartment would be depressing for me because she doesn't have... It doesn't seem like they have many windows. They have the one set of windows in the living room area. The kitchen's very confined. I'm sure the bedrooms are kind of boxy and confined as well. Like, I have to see sunshine. I like windows.
They're all religious words, the swear words in French. Calice. Tabernacle. Teeny with like 5 olives. You and Celeste should do something fancy. I don't know. We're probably going to do something together, yeah. I just mean like for when I go live, we should do something like that.
Well, it's not about what Salah is going to want to do for her birthday. It's going to be about what she's going to want to do for her birthday, because she's the one that has the money. She's the one in control of it. And she's the one that's going to dictate what they do for her birthday.
I don't know. I don't want to pack up my CPAP and everything, you know.
Why not? It's not that big of a deal.
Leslie, really? Oh, well. Imagine teacher did that. Scarred for life. What's that kind of, what does that even mean? Sacred blue? Like, the swear word doesn't make sense to me, I don't know. My palms are sweaty. There's vomit on her sweater already. Mom, spaghetti. I put all this laundry away. Everything. Chicken, my poulet ma cook. Her mean. There's at least 5 people sniping. Hi. Sounds dirty. Yeah, it does.
So she's got 3,651 views in the last 2 hours on this video.
Can you eat a rooster? Honestly, they're so annoying. If you live in the country or if you're going camping.
You're annoyed by everything.
Why? That makes sense. Clothes on my... Like my whole bunch of clothes. I gotta put them away.
Oh my god, look at that.
Suitcases. You mean juice cases? Where? No. I have a whole bunch of clothes on my... Like my whole bunch of clothes.
Look at that. Look at that pile of clothes, Chantal. Wash them, fold them, whatever it is that you need to do, get with it and get off the live. Lazy POS.
I gotta put them away. I just did laundry. Have you ever wanted to go to France? Yeah. You've been chased by chickens? Nice! Yeah. Well, this is my folding, but I did a bad job. I gotta refold them, I guess.
Is she trying to convince us that what we just saw there, that pile of clothes, was folded? Are you kidding me?
I gotta put them away. Tomorrow morning we'll do that.
Why not just get off the live now, fold them, put them away before you go to bed? Like, you just drank like a shit ton of caffeine. You should be like flying around the apartment now getting shit done.
I have a laundry basket and a bunch of clothes. No, there's no suitcase around here. They got their magnifying glasses on. Visa run. Visa run. Thank you, be kind. That's folded. Housewife of the year. I even washed my elephant pants. Poop Ninja, who knows? Hey, Judy. Paris. Yeah. It's okay. You mean the Ramadan? I'm not water fasting anymore. I know, what a surprise. You're right, Capricorn. Why didn't I just start trolling people? Just put a suitcase out. Do you teardrop? At least you gave it a go. Yeah, I might another time in the future, but who knows? No. 29? I wish. It was healthy for you. Why would people iron their underpants? Always work clothes get so dirty. Yeah, that makes sense. Keep a suitcase behind me. I should, eh?
Oh no, don't give her any crazy ideas. She's going to be keeping her clothes in a suitcase. That's just great.
I gotta pee. That coffee makes you go to the bathroom. Thanks, Callie love. Does aging scare you? Nope.
Yeah, you got to embrace it.
Not at all. Who cares if they're wrinkled, you know? I don't think I've ever had wrinkled ones.
You will.
Hey, Life with Becca?
Once you hit your 50s.
True, page 5. Oh, decals on school project. Yes, I remember decals. Okay, thanks, Grange. In God, or you're religious? You don't really fear that. Like, you know. Just like, oh, really, Nina? See, I don't fear, like, I think when I used to fear death a lot, I didn't fear the suffering. I feared, like, ceasing to exist and not knowing what's going to happen. Do you know what I mean? Like, just, that's it. That's what I hate about anesthesia, too, is, like, you're just, it's just complete nothing. That's what I used to think dark was. That's what, you know, that's what I used to think that death was. Billions before I've experienced and billions after will. Yeah. What makes me have faith in something else is there has to be a point to this life. There has to be a point to life. You know? And when you think of, like, where the first human came from. The fact that saying that we came from these weird creatures in the water doesn't make sense to me. Like, you know, I don't know. So I believe that there was a first human Adam, and I believe that this is just a phase of creation. Creation is just a phase of the grand picture. Becca!
Well, that was interesting.
Thank you, Becca! Sorry, I had to mute. Mute to toot. Thanks, Becca. You're so nice. Thank you. Like, not in the same way. I don't actually know a lot about the theory. Time for the fart chart.
Oh my god.
I believe in both. Yeah, exactly, Max in Space. Like, a human just appeared. No, not that a human just appeared. He was created by God, not by like an amoeba in the water. We're not made from a slimy creature.
Do you think
how intricate the world is? Like,
do you think she knows the true story of creation? Does she know the story of Adam and Eve, the creation of the earth? I wonder.
like it just happened on accident. So before Earth was created, there was just like darkness and nothing else for no reason. I don't know. It doesn't make sense. But why soda and sadness? Why do we start as a cell? Like, what's the point? It's not so much the how for me, it's the why. Why does there have to be a point? Because there has to be. Why wouldn't there be? Like, you know, like nothing would make sense. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, life is just too... Just look at life. Just look at the world. There has to be like an intelligent design. That's my opinion anyway. I always say 367. Well, it varies a little bit, but yeah. In the 350s, 360s. There's a reason for everything, even if we don't understand, yeah. It doesn't have to be a point to the universe. Yeah, people are allowed their opinion. To me, it doesn't make sense that there's no point. You know? That's why I believe that, because of Islam, because of religion, but, you know? So... that's basically what they say. Crazy puffs. Well, who created that small seed? Who created that initial cell? If that's what you believe. Make a joke about how things don't make sense. I don't know. It's very, very strange. It's mysterious. It's, you know, no one. So it just spawned by itself, like you say. It was created by who? There has to be a creator. This water bottle? Somebody made it. Everything else on Earth has a creator, right? So must the planet. That's what I think. It's getting dark in here? No, I'm just having a conversation about life, you know? Like, it's true. How does something come from nothing? Exactly. When's the next trip to Canada? Probably not for a while.
That's what you said last time.
That's true, page 5. Jinger, sure, Jan. Yeah, I don't think so, Jinger. Life creates itself.
That makes no sense. Okay.
So according to Islam, Adam was created from God, who made man from... I actually don't remember, but it's like something from Earth. He was made from the Earth, I think. And as we are made from the Earth, we will return to the Earth, right? How come we can't figure out genetically? There's like always that missing link. We try to figure out where humans came from, evolved from, but we can't quite figure out exactly. You know, I think for humans, I think maybe evolution applies to like creatures, but I don't know.
Though it's interesting to listen to Chantal give us a summary of her religious beliefs and what she thinks. She might want to educate herself a little bit more before she gets deep into this type of a conversation.
Something like that, Soda. Yeah. There's no missing link, so we came from apes? I don't get it. I don't know. That's what they say in like museums, like humans look like monkeys back in the day. Adam? Billions and millions of evolution, that's a long time. We have a common ancestor with apes. Monkeys are smarter than humans, Teardrop. I just don't believe it, unknown. Like, I don't know, I don't believe it fully. I don't think that life just created itself, that's why unknown. I don't believe that. So, you know, everything in the world has a creator, basically.
Okay, Chantal. Whatever you say.
Everyone has a creator below God. Soda and sadness. God is the ultimate creator. No creator for God. This is the song that doesn't end, exactly. Even the theory of evolution has a lot of flaws, a lot of holes. So basically, you know.
Well, unless you're in a position where you are knowledgeable enough to challenge someone on what they possibly gotten wrong, you probably want to educate yourself more. Okay, Chantal, because people are going to be coming at you right and left.
A dinosaur crab? Well, you're arguing against mine, unknown, so I'm having a discussion. I'm not arguing. I know a lot of evolution. I mean, everyone knows the basis of evolution. You know? Hey, Carrie! I don't believe that things can be created from nothing. Exactly. Hmm. Not very religious, but I do believe it's not just us. Yeah. Be kind. Yeah, I don't care. How long do you cook your turkey for, Missy Med? It's entering summer, Lorraine. Summer season pretty soon.
All right, guys, we're going to end this here. Tell me what you think. Put your comments below. I do read them all, though I don't respond to all of them. I thank you for joining me today. I hope that you have a lovely and safe evening. Like the video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe if you'd like to join our family. Thank you so much, and have a wonderful night.